Ravens fan, get ready. Derrick Henry, the monster who arrived to transform our season, has some exciting updates you need to know. He's just been named to the Pro Bowl for the 5th time, and what he said upon hearing this will surprise you. But that's not all. Henry has been a key player for the team, with impressive rushing and touchdown numbers, and is showing more and more the impact he has on the field. The most interesting part? Henry is focused on something even bigger, the Super Bowl. Stay with us until the end and understand how these updates could be the key to the Ravens' future. Don't miss any details, because what's coming next could be decisive for our Super Bowl journey. Go Ravens! When Derrick Henry received the news that he was once again in the Pro Bowl, his reaction was pure calm. In a video shared by the Ravens, General Manager Eric DeCosta revealed that the running back would not only be part of the AFC roster, but would also be a starter. Henry's response? Cool. And when he found out he'd be starting, bet. Such a simple response, almost as if he had been expecting it. This reaction went viral, and it was impossible not to notice the contrast between the magnitude of the achievement and Henry's calm demeanor. This way of taking good news without exaggeration is something Henry has carried with him for years, and it reflects his focus on what truly matters. He could have celebrated in a grandiose way, but for him, being named to the Pro Bowl is just a consequence of hard work and dedication. His goal isn't simply to be recognized, but to help the Ravens win titles, especially the Super Bowl. This calm and the glory attitude is what makes Henry one of the most valuable players on the team. Henry's approach also shows that he is completely focused on the Ravens' larger ambitions. The video, while a fun moment, also highlighted something important. The team has a much bigger goal than any individual award. By mentioning the focus on winning the franchise's 3rd Super Bowl, DeCosta reinforced the point that, despite the recognition, teamwork and collective goals are always the priority. This vision shared by the team perfectly mirrors what Henry represents both on and off the field. Henry isn't just an excellent player, but also a silent leader who understands that the Pro Bowl is just one stage. And now, with another clear goal ahead, he's ready to take the Ravens to achieve something even greater. Derrick Henry wasn't chosen for the Pro Bowl just because of his popularity, but also because of his impressive season. With 1,783 rushing yards and 14 touchdowns, he ranks 2nd in the NFL in both statistics, an incredible achievement for any player, but especially for someone 30 years old with so many seasons under his belt. He's not just running. He's dominating opponents, breaking tackles, and gaining yards with incredible strength. Henry's consistency in surpassing 1,500 yards per season is something rare to see, and it's a clear testament to his talent and longevity in the league. This season isn't just a reflection of Henry's skill, but also of his tireless work throughout. He doesn't reach greatness without dedication, which is why his impressive stats are so valuable. Even in an era where football is increasingly pass-oriented, Henry continues to prove that the running game still has its value, being crucial for the Ravens' success. His ability to stay relevant and dominant for so long is what makes him a living legend. Despite his great individuality, Henry is always aware of the impact he has on the team. He knows that without a solid offensive line and a well-thought-out strategy, his numbers wouldn't be possible. Teamwork and collaboration are essential, and Henry fits perfectly into this model of collective success. It's not just about him, but about what he brings to the Ravens as a whole. His importance goes far beyond the stats, being a key piece in the team's machinery. With these numbers, it's no surprise that Henry is once again in the Pro Bowl. But more importantly, he knows that the work has only just begun. The next step? Taking the Ravens to the Super Bowl, where he can truly leave his historic mark. When the Ravens signed Derrick Henry in March, many wondered how he would fit into Baltimore's offensive system, especially since he came from a very run-centric style of play in Tennessee. However, since he arrived, Henry has adapted brilliantly to the new scheme, something that wasn't easy, but was done naturally. Henry's addition brought a new dimension to the Ravens' offense, which now has an elite running back to balance the attack and expand offensive options. Ravens offensive coordinator Todd Monken has praised how well Henry has fit into the team. He mentioned that there are things the team has adapted to get the most out of Henry's playing style, but there have also been adjustments to align with what he already did best. Henry has shown impressive flexibility, adjusting to both the passing and rushing game, which makes the Ravens' offense even harder for opponents to predict. Henry's transition to a new team and a new system wasn't just about adjusting his playing style, but also about understanding and absorbing the Ravens' work philosophy. He has shown extreme dedication, focusing on learning the ins and outs of the offensive scheme and, more importantly, collaborating with his teammates to improve offensive production. The way Henry has adapted so efficiently is a great indicator of how prepared he is for any challenge. Now that he is fully integrated into the Ravens system, Henry is no longer just a rushing force, but a strategic piece that can make all the difference in the most decisive moments of the season. And with this new fit, the expectation is that the Ravens will become even more dangerous in the final stages of the championship. Well, we're past the halfway point of our video, but I noticed that you still haven't liked this video. This is really important for YouTube to keep recommending my content to you, so I can keep bringing it to you. So go ahead and like the video, it's free, okay? Let's keep going. In one of the Ravens' most recent games, Henry had a monstrous performance, rushing for 147 yards and scoring a touchdown in a 31-2 victory over the Houston Texans on Christmas Day. This performance was yet another example of the immediate and decisive impact he has on the team. When Henry is on the field, he not only helps secure victories, but also changes the game dynamics in a way that benefits all the other players around. His physical style of play and ability to dominate the line of scrimmage force opponents to constantly adjust their strategies to contain it. Henry has been the missing piece to balance the Ravens' offense. With him on the field, the team now has an elite running threat, which allows quarterback Lamar Jackson more freedom in the passing game, as defenses must respect the running. This has been crucial to Baltimore's success, as the combination of a strong offensive line and Henry's presence makes the Ravens' offense more unpredictable and difficult to defend. He has brought a new identity to the team, a more physical and imposing style of play that perfectly complements what the Ravens were already built. The victory against the Texans, especially, was a clear reflection of what Henry brings to the team. He doesn't just contribute with big numbers, but also with a psychological effect that boosts the confidence of all the players. Knowing that Henry is there to carry the load and make crucial plays lets the rest of the team stay more relaxed and focused. For him, as always, teamwork comes before any individual achievement, which reflects the Ravens' spirit as a whole. With Henry's impact on the field, it's clear that the Ravens have a powerful weapon for any challenge that comes in the final stretch of the season. With him dominating the running game, the Ravens gain a crucial advantage in the battles for a Super Bowl spot. Derrick Henry spent the first 8 seasons of his career with the Tennessee Titans, where he built his legend as one of the most dominant running backs in the NFL. In March of this year, he signed a 2-year contract with the Ravens, and since then, he has shown that the team change didn't affect his ability to shine. In his official introduction as a Ravens player, Henry spoke about how grateful he was for the new opportunity, mentioning his family, including his girlfriend Adriana, his daughter Valentina, and Adriana's mother, Miss Simone. He also highlighted the great battles he had against the Ravens throughout his career, and now he was ready to be a part of this team. Henry's arrival in Baltimore wasn't just a team transition, but a significant shift in his trajectory. Over the years, he had been the focal point of an offense in Tennessee, but now he needed to fit into an already established system with other leaders like Lamar Jackson and Marcus. However, Henry's adaptation was surprisingly quick. He brought with him not only his skill, but also a leadership spirit and a desire to be part of something bigger. He knew that to achieve something truly great with the Ravens, he would have to fit into the team's philosophy and focus on collective goals. Henry's decision to join the Ravens has shown results, and his impact inside the locker room has been evident. He brought a winning mentality and valuable experience to the team. His journey as a player and his vision of the game have helped shape the Ravens' focus, which is now more concentrated than ever on winning the Super Bowl. Henry knows that individual victories are important, but what truly matters is the team, and that has been clear since his arrival. Now, with his experience and leadership alongside the Ravens, Henry is more committed than ever to securing the franchise's 3rd Super Bowl. And with his contribution, the Ravens are getting even closer to that goal. Derrick Henry is once again showing why he's an NFL star, and his Pro Bowl nomination only confirms the impact he has on the Ravens. We can't forget what he's been doing on the field, with impressive rushing and touchdown numbers, always contributing to the team's success. With a mindset focused on the Super Bowl, Henry is becoming a key piece for the future of our franchise. Now, I want to hear from you, Ravens fan. How do you think Henry can influence our team even more for the rest of the season? Leave your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel to stay updated on all news about our team and the monster Derrick Henry. Let's go together toward victory.